Welcome to our channel. Grandma's Wise Vibes. Sometimes being captivating doesn't require chiseled ABS or a picture perfect. Face true attraction, the kind that leaves a lasting mark, is so much more than physical looks, believe it or not. I've encountered men who don't fit society's mold of handsome, yet they have this undeniable magnetism that effortlessly draws women in. That's because physical appearance is just one piece of the puzzle. While it can catch an initial glance, it's not the secret to keeping someone's attention or sparking that deeper interest. Attraction often stems from the way you carry yourself, the energy you radiate, and the subtle qualities that make you uniquely. This video is about uncovering those hidden signs, those little yet telling gestures that a woman finds irresistible about you. If you've noticed a woman doing any of the 7 things, we'll share chances. Are you more attractive than you think, and she's undeniably drawn to you? 1, she smiles at you for no apparent reason. Have you ever noticed a woman glancing your way and breaking into a smile for what seems like no reason at all? It might happen when you're walking down the street, standing in an elevator, or waiting in line at your local coffee shop. It's easy to brush this off as nothing, but here's the truth: it's probably not random. A genuine, spontaneous smile is one of the most beautiful and subtle signs that she finds something about you undeniably attractive. Now, this doesn't automatically mean she's head over heels or thinking about starting a romance. Smiles like this are often natural and unplanned, her way of telling you, perhaps even unconsciously, that you've caught her eye. At the very least, it's her way of saying that you're pleasant to look at, maybe even someone she wouldn't mind knowing better. But why would a stranger smile at you like that? Well, think of it this way. Attraction isn't just about looks, it's about energy. Maybe carry yourself with confidence, or perhaps your comfortable presence radiates kindness or positivity. People are incredibly perceptive, especially women, and they can pick up on the energy you project without a single word being exchanged. If you've unknowingly given off the vibe of someone approachable or magnetic, that smile is her way of responding to it. What makes spontaneous smiles so special is their authenticity. These aren't polite smiles or the kind you use to fill awkward silences. No, they're different, wider, warmer, and just a little brighter. It's the kind of smile where her eyes crinkle slightly, and you can almost feel that positivity spill over into the air around you. If you've noticed women smiling at you for no apparent reason, take it as an affirmation. It's not just coincidence. There's something about you that they're responding to, and in that passing moment, her smile is telling you what words don't need to. There's something about you that's undeniably attractive. 2, she finds excuses to talk to you. Have you noticed how she always seems to strike up a conversation with you? Even if it's about the smallest, most random things. Perhaps she asks your opinion on something trivial, comments on the weather, or asks a question that honestly she probably already knows the answer to. Don't overlook these moments when a woman finds reasons, no matter how small or unnecessary, to talk to you. It's often her way of getting closer and creating a connection with you. Think about that coworker who suddenly asks something unrelated to work, or maybe a friend who never cared about your favorite sports team, but is now asking how last night's game went. This isn't just casual small talk. It's her way of keeping the lines of communication open, of spending more time in your aura, and that's not something she does with just anyone. What matters here is the intention. Behind these conversations, women are subtle, especially when they feel something, but don't want to come across crest forward. She's making the effort to reach out to share a moment with you, but she's likely doing it in a way that feels natural and unforced. It's her way of flirting without making it too obvious. That lingering question, that thoughtful comment, that extra quick chat, those are her breadcrumbs, her little signals that she sees something special in you. And why would she be doing this? Because there's something about you that intrigues her, something that makes her want to learn more. It could be your confidence, your kindness, your quiet strength, or maybe all of it combined. Whatever it is she's noticed, and now she's finding ways to show you when a woman consistently takes the time to talk to you. It's not random, it's intentional. It's her way of building a bridge of saying, "You've caught my attention." Pay close attention, because in her small, subtle way, she's already telling you that you're undeniably attractive to her, a 3 she casually touches. Have you noticed how, during your conversations, she seems to find little excuses to reach out and touch? Are the result of changes that occur in the skin. As we get older, over the years, the skin loses its ability to renew itself. 8. Slower. Arousal response. How arousal changes and coping strategies and maintain a uniform appearance. This happens because the production of collagen and elastin substances that keep the skin firm and elastic decreases. Without this support, the skin can start to show darker spots due to increased melanin or lighter areas due to reduced pigmentation, in addition to aging. External factors like sun exposure and pollution also contribute to the appearance of these spots. Although the skin of the penis is generally not exposed to the sun, internal changes such as hormonal fluctuations and slower circulation can promote the appearance of these marks. In most cases, these spots are not dangerous. However, it's always a good idea to be alert to any sudden changes or discomfort such as itching or pain. If you notice anything unusual or concerning, it's important to seek medical guidance, as some spots may indicate infections or specific skin issues to keep the skin healthy and reduce the appearance of spots. It's helpful to care for it with gentle moisturizing products, avoiding irritating substances, and protecting the skin from factors that can dry it out or alter its color also helps maintain a more uniform and healthy appearance. 8th, change small cracks as the body ages. The skin of the penis may become 9. Shrinkage of testicles. Why it happens and affects drier, making it easier for small cracks or fissures to appear. This happens because over time the skin loses its ability to retain moisture and flexibility, becoming more fragile and susceptible to damage. As we get older, the skin produces less sebum and other substances that help keep it hydrated and soft. This loss of moisture makes the skin drier and less resilient, which can lead to cracks, especially during moments of friction or pressure, such as sexual activity. These fissures may appear as small lines on the skin and cause discomfort as well as pain when stretched, like during an erection or intimate contact. This discomfort can affect pleasure and the quality of sexual life, reducing overall well-being. In addition to causing pain, these cracks can also be a health risk, as they allow germs and bacteria to enter, increasing the risk of infection. Therefore, keeping the skin hydrated and healthy is important to prevent these small lesions and avoid future complications. 9th, change reduction in penis length with aging. Some men may notice that the penis appears smaller than before. This happens due to a combination of factors that become more evident with the passing of years. Blood circulation in the genital 10. Changes in colour. Causes and what it indicates. Area may decrease, preventing the penis from fully expanding during an erection, which gives the impression of reduced size. Another reason is the accumulation of fat in the area above the penis. As the body accumulates fat in this region, part of the penis may seem hidden, giving the impression that it is shorter. This effect is even more common in people who gain weight over time. Additionally, the tissue of the penis itself may undergo changes over time. The structure that gives the penis its volume may alter, making it appear less full. These transformations are part of the aging process and reflect the natural functioning of the body. While these changes are natural, there are ways to mitigate them. Keeping weight under control can help reduce fat accumulation around the pubic area, while regular exercise helps maintain good circulation. Engaging in activities that strengthen the pelvic muscles also contributes to better sexual health and can help preserve erectile function. 10th change, reduce sensitivity as the years go by. It's common for many men to notice a decrease in penis sensitivity, especially if they face chronic conditions like high blood pressure or preventative tips. How to minimize or avoid these changes. Diabetes, these conditions can affect both the nerves and circulation. Reducing the response to stimuli, high blood pressure can damage blood vessels, reducing blood flow to the penis and hindering the appropriate response to stimuli in the case of diabetes. High blood sugar levels can cause nerve damage, a condition known as diabetic neuropathy, which reduces sensitivity in various parts of the body, including the penis with reduced sensitivity. The response to sexual stimuli may weaken, making pleasure and satisfaction during sex less intense. This change can make reaching orgasm more challenging and impact the quality of sexual life, affecting emotional well-being as well. To minimize this loss of sensitivity, it's essential to manage conditions like hypertension and diabetes. Well, with proper care, the negative effects on sexual sensitivity can be reduced. Consulting a health care professional can also help identify specific treatments, such as physical therapies or even medications that details. It's a quiet but powerful signal of admiration. She's showing you that you're not just another face in the crowd, that what you share matters and sticks with her. It's easy to brush this off as friendliness, but take a moment to recognize what it truly signifies. This attention to detail speaks volumes. It's her way of saying you're important to me. And I want you to feel that when a woman remembers numerous and revisits the small things she's holding on to, pieces of who you are, making a conscious effort to stay connected. And honestly, isn't that one of the sweetest signs of attraction? Her mind lingers on you even long after the conversation is ended. That's the kind of connection that goes beyond words. It's a bond that's simply undeniable. She asks for your help. Have you noticed how some women ask for your help with things that honestly they could have easily figured out on their own? Maybe she needed you to grab an item from the top shelf, even though she likely could have asked an employee, or perhaps she wanted your opinion about a product. When you're pretty sure she already knew everything about what you might not realize, is that these moments aren't always about the task itself. Often they're about you asking for help. Even in small ways can be her way of initiating contact or sparking a conversation while still being subtle. It's a gentle attempt to get closer to you without making it too obvious or putting herself at risk of rejection, and this finesse, this quiet effort speaks volumes. Think about it. She's choosing you out of all the people around her. She's deliberately crossing that space between you two to open a door for connection, no matter how small it may seem on the surface. Why would she ask you specifically? Likely because you exude a mix of confidence and approachability. You seem trustworthy, someone she feels comfortable around, and perhaps something deeper within her feels drawn to you. Your aura, your energy, your presence. These moments, as subtle as they may be, are her way of saying, I want to interact with you, to share a moment with you. It's so easy to dismiss these encounters, to think, oh, she just needed help. But pause for a second and consider the context. If she smiles warmly or lingers after the favor, if her eyes hold yours just a tad longer than necessary, that's when you know these aren't just random interactions, they're opportunity and invitation, even for something more meaningful. A woman often reveals her interest in ways that are soft and understated by seeking your help. She's creating a chance to connect, to share a moment with you, and to feel your energy up close. The next time this happens, pay attention. Sometimes it's not about the favor, it's about the person. She's asking it from 7. She adjusts herself when you're nearby. Have you ever walked into a room and noticed her subtly fixing her hair, smoothing her clothes, or adjusting her posture? These might seem like small, insignificant movements, but they reveal so much more than you'd imagine when a woman takes these tiny steps to adjust herself as you approach. It's often an instinctive reaction, one that speaks volumes about how she feels in your presence. Pay attention to the details. Maybe her fingers sweep through her hair, giving it that perfect touch. Perhaps she straightens her outfit or lightly repositions her jewelry as though ensuring everything is just right. These actions are rarely deliberate. They're more like an unconscious response when someone wants to put their best self forward for you. It's her way of ensuring she looks her most radiant in the moments you might notice her. What makes this so enticing is how natural it is. She's not making a grand gesture or a bold declaration. Instead, she's letting her body quietly express the effect you have on her. There's a charming vulnerability to it, like she's letting you in on a sliver of her world where appearances and impressions suddenly matter more. These small movements show that she cares how you perceive her more than you might realize. Now, the real magic lies in repetition. If you notice her touching her hair or adjusting her outfit regularly when you're nearby, it's no accident. Whether you're across the room or standing just a few feet away, something about your presence is drawing her in. It could be the confidence you exude, the way you carry yourself, or simply the natural chemistry she feels around you. Whatever it is, you've captured her attention, and her subtle actions are her way of showing it. These micro adjustments often go unnoticed, but they're powerful signs of attraction and admiration. The next time you see her tucking her hair behind her ear or subtly repositioning her necklace when you're around, don't brush it off. These little moments, her silent way of saying, I want you to see me, truly see me. And that kind of quiet allure is one of the truest signs that you've already made an impression on her heart. Final thoughts: recognizing these subtle yet powerful signs of attraction can deepen your understanding of the connections forming around you. Women often express interest in ways that are understated and nuanced, making it all the more important to observe and appreciate these heartfelt gestures, from remembering small details about you to seeking your help or adjusting herself. When you're near these signs, reveal her genuine admiration and intrigue. The beauty of attraction lies in its authenticity. It's not about grand declarations, but the quiet moments that speak louder than words. When you notice these gestures, take a moment to acknowledge the connection they represent. It's a reminder that you are seen, valued, and desired, not just for how you look, but for who you are. And that in itself is the essence of true attractiveness.